Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Discussing the Universe.
With Drake.
And Ty, and today our topic will be fanboying about various shows that we've watched. So the serotonin...
Not exactly a topic, but like...
the topic is the shows we watched, and we will be fanboying over them.
Yes,
And, the serotonin and dopamine will most likely be very, very high during this episode, so...
It'll be in my brain.
Grab a nice cup of your favorite energy drink and ride the wave with us.
Or just water. Water's pretty rad, too.
Water, actually, make sure to drink... let me crack open a water bottle. Some quick ASMR for you all.
Did you know that in a poll taken around the world, that water was the most popular drink of all time?
It's like
You've never heard that before because I just made that up right now. I just made that up right now. I don't know, actually.
Right, obviously. I actually
What do you think would be, besides water, what do you think is the most popular drink of all time?
I'd go with Coke or Pepsi, one of the major brand drinks, you know.
What about coffee?
Coffee? Okay, you know what?
Coffee's pretty big.
Coffee, definitely. But like coffee, wait, we're talking as like a drink and not like as a brand of a drink, not like, you know.
Yeah, just a drink in general.
Okay, yeah, definitely coffee or soda. Yeah. Like if we're gonna go drink in general, then probably
soda. There's a lot of different sodas. Technically, the Coke and Pepsi are just classified as cola, so that would be like the jurisdiction.
Okay, so coffee or cola?
Because it's Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola. That's what the two brands are technically called.
Oh. Right.
Except Pepsi sort of over time removed the cola.
They took out the cola part. It's like they were associated with some other company.
Whoa, incredible!
We're not here to fanboy. Yeah, we're not here to fanboy about companies. Let's bring
What if I want to?
Well, then we could discuss the no.
Hey guys, welcome back to discussing the Pepsi Cola Foundation with Drake and Ty.
Anyway, for people watching my stream, or not my stream, oh god, my video.
On the stream.
I honestly, the line is blurring. But for people watching my video, I hope you enjoy the background music. It's made by a friend of mine, Dorian.sf on Instagram.
And if you're watching my video, you can enjoy the peaceful silence and tranquility of nothingness.
Well, you can also enjoy the peaceful...
And also my voice.
...tranquility of the looping background I took an entire Saturday to make, so I hope you enjoy that as well.
If you're watching my video, you can watch the relaxing tranquilness of a loop I got off of YouTube. It doesn't even loop properly. There's a skip in it somewhere. I just don't know where.
Right. Well, anyway, enough about that. I guess since I opened today, I'll go first. My favorite all-time show of all time, most likely ever, will be Mob Psycho 100. It is a fun, it's a fantasy show. It has psychic powers in it, but those aren't the focus. The focus is the character interactions and the, basically, the way people, the way your actions can affect others, and the way the author does this is by, showing how people with like power and stuff, it's like really they're kind of just a bunch of kids, you know, like they never matured because they've always gotten what they wanted because of their powers. And Shigeo Kageyama, the 14-year-old protagonist, is he banned himself from using his abilities because he didn't want to. Well, obviously he'll use them if like he or anybody his friends or loved ones are in danger. And of course they freak out sometimes, but you know, he bans himself from hurting people with his psychic abilities because if he ever does that, he becomes as bad as like the villains and he becomes, you know, a bad guy. And, you know, it's such beautiful art. You know, its art style, it doesn't have a coherent art style. Well, it does, but like for any scene where it's like a powerful scene or like a goofy scene, like the art style always changes and it's always like better. And it's just it's such a good show. Like soundtrack.
Yeah, but
awesome.
quick question.
Yes.
Why is the Mob Psycho and why are there 100 of them?
Mob, okay, well Mob's his nickname. Psycho for psychic powers, and then...
Wait, what is his name? Mobility?
No, his name is Shigeo Kageyama, nicknamed Mob.
Why? That's not... What does Mob have to do with whatever you just said?
If you write out his name, You can take some symbols from it, and they mean
I
Bob.
see.
It's a foreign show. It would be too beyond you to understand.
It's too big for my brain, my small tiny brain.
And the 100, basically, he bottles up all of his emotions, and there's like a percentage, and once it reaches 100, they explode. And basically, he goes sicko mode, and the animation changes to pure Sakuga, and it looks awesome.
This is why One Punch Man is superior, because the name of the show is One Punch Man, and he punches thing one time, and he's a man.
Well,
it's a very superior.
The Mob Psycho 100.
Ignore the fact I haven't seen Mob Psycho. Ignore the fact.
You need to watch so many things I've watched.
One Punch Man is my number 2 anime. But
okay, well, granted, I also need to watch The Mandalorian, so both of us can yell at each other. All right?
Yes, that is allowed. That's permitted.
Permitted
Speaking
yelling.
of which, Mandalorian is pretty rad.
There we go.
Pretty rad. I'm just saying.
See the transition I put in for you there?
It's so easy. Oh my! I barely. My brain is shut down. You get to do all the work, okay?
Oh my god! Don't rely all on me. Oh my god.
Well, jeez. Okay, so Mandalorian. I'm not gonna go that deep into the plot because Ty, you haven't seen it yet, and I don't want to spoil too much for you. But it's pretty rad. It's like they took all the best aspects of the original trilogy of Star Wars and they just condensed it into one TV show and added their own little funny, quirky spin on it. It's not quirky's not the right word. It's more like
used quirky
good
like
quality, high quality, good show. That's the proper terminology, I believe they say.
I believe that is indeed what they call a good show. One could say a jolly good show.
Oh, he's a jolly fellow. He's a jolly fellow.
I wasn't going there. I was gonna go to regular show. Have you seen?
I've not seen too much of regular show. I've seen a bit of it.
All right. Regular show.
I preferred Gumball as a child.
Right, obviously. Well, I wonder how that reflects on your current
I don't know,
medium.
man. I don't know.
It's like the loop you're currently using is from the outro to go. Anyway.
Well, I wonder if I'm a fan.
Wacky. Regular show was really weird. It's one of those weird weekly kind of like you sit down in front of your TV and you wonder what the frick did I just watch.
The name is ironic.
It's ironic. But towards the later seasons, they go into more streamlined storytelling. And it's actually really, really good to watch. And it was nice watching these characters kind of like evolve. It became less of like an action thing and more of like a character-driven plot. And dude, that finale, it hurt, man. But I won't go into it.
I've heard good things about the finale.
I won't go into it.
I've heard that it's high quality.
It's excellent. It's probably I don't know. I don't want to say one of the best finales Cartoon Network's ever produced, but definitely one of the best finales Cartoon Network has ever produced, because it's incredible. Anyway, that's my little regular show dopamine bit.
It's probably better than the Gumball finale because the Gumball finale
doesn't exist.
They're making it though.
They're making Gumball movie.
Gumball movie
in production. That's the tweet.
Movie.
Yeah,
that's it.
I saw that, and like one of the YouTubers I watch who does like cartoon reviews and stuff was like freaking out because Gumball was his favorite show, and it's just like, and he was like, "It's bleeping happening, people."
Gumball deserves the ending. Gumball deserves the conclusion.
Yeah, he was like the void, like, oh, we're gonna learn so much.
Lore.
Oh, did you know that Man of Action is actually going to do 3 like Ben 10 specials?
Really?
Yeah, they're doing 3 44-minute Ben 10 specials to kind of like wrap some stuff up.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting.
The original Ben 10 series is pretty rad.
That was so nice. Waking up on Saturday and watching that.
The sequel series when he was like older, which right now when I watch it, he's supposed to be like, I don't know, 14 or something, but he looks like he's 20 or something, and it's
you mean like the Ultimate where he's supposed to be a teenager?
It went just Ben 10, then it went Ben 10 Alien Force, and then the third one was Ultimate
Alien, and then Omniverse.
Ultimate Alien, and then Omniverse, which nobody likes or cares about. and should be removed from the canon.
Wow, okay, some strong fighting words over there.
You just end at Ultimate. Ultimate was fine. It was serviceable. The Ultimate aliens were sick as hell. Functionally, they didn't do a lot for the story, but they were sick as hell.
That episode though, where like the Ultimate aliens were revealed to have like consciousnesses and stuff, and Ben just dives into the pit of fire so that they can be free. That was so what? It was like what? What happened here?
Things get weird in shows sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes
like,
it's just
decide,
like,
you know what, we're gonna write some stuff now.
The executive
and no one can stop us.
The executive sat down after looking at the script, and Man of Action was like, "This is what we want to do," and they were like, "You sure?" And they were like, "Yeah." And it's like, okay. Yeah.
Gravity Falls just hit its 5-year.
5-year mark. Dude, still waiting for that season 3, Alex.
Still wait. They've spread out the joke really far. Like, wow, this is really funny. This is
all a mystery.
Really good prank, guys.
Quirky mystery.
Prank, guys. Oh my god. I can't believe that they've gone with the joke for so long, for 5 years.
No, I'm glad Gravity Falls ended where it did. You know, everything was tied up.
Yes, I feel like we said this last time.
We did say this.
We're going in the infinite loop.
Oh shoot.
No, we're stuck. We're stuck mourning over Gravity Falls.
Again. Oh god. You're right. Yeah, when we talk about hiatuses and then favorite shows the next week after, things tend to blend a little bit, huh?
Yeah, things, which is kind of sad because it means that every single show or every single thing we're fanboying over is either dead or on permanent hiatus.
Well, okay, the Owl House season 2 is coming. It's literally being voice recorded. Like, the voice actors are going in as we speak to do their thing. Dana.
Right now, what do you think they're saying right now?
Dude, if I use clairvoyance to go look at what they're doing, it's gonna spoil everything for me. And I can't just accelerate time because then I'm gonna miss everything. There's rules, Drake.
Fine.
Thank you. Besides, I have a limited amount of the Sands of Time left, so I don't have that many time rituals left in me.
Just produce more grains of sand.
Okay, well, it's really awkward when I go to the Sands of Time dimension, because then Kronos is there. Sands of Time dimension. Kronos is there, and he's like, "Hey, did I miss anything?" And I have to tell him that 2020 didn't suck. He gets really sad when the world's on fire. To him.
All right.
Yeah. So it's just really awkward.
Time Desert's big fan.
Yeah.
What about the time cactuses?
Time cactuses, you do realize those are just like blemishes on the timeline, right? Like,
the time vultures.
We need to take out the
time
cactuses.
Cow skulls in the time desert.
Are you okay? Did you recently visit and your mind was blown?
The time oasis, the time mirage.
Time mirage, yes, the temporary little temporal glitch. Yeah. Anyway,
we were saying something important and like meaningful before this, weren't we?
Yes. No, but Dana posted, or not posted, but no, not posted on her Instagram story. Like the not the voice lines, but how many takes they were going through for each one. So basically how it was working was whatever the voice actor was doing, whichever one, but they would record the lines 3 times, and the director picks the best one. So it's like, hey, ABC for this line, and it was just ABC like 37 times. Don't ask me how I remember this specific number. I remember really weird niche things sometimes. But yeah, it was like 37 lines on a single page. I was like, dang, you gotta say those lines a lot. Wow. But yeah.
I mean, that's with most shows, actually.
Well, obviously.
Most of the process is just repeating the same lines over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Which, like, if I were in charge of doing that, it would get to a point where the lines sound so similar, I would literally just not know what to pick.
Well, you'd have to, like, really, since you'd be, like, the director, right? And it's your show, you need to make sure that it matches your creative vision, which requires dedication, which I suppose you just said you don't have. So
What? I mean, I was just saying it's gonna be okay.
You said it,
when we
was
did
going to be
strip mine at
difficult.
night, back in the day, we did a bunch of takes of it, and I had to
Right.
scroll through the 3 different takes and like identify which one, and they sounded so similar each time.
By the
Sometimes it
way-
was just like, okay.
I do need your help with an upcoming project. I am running out of time for that one. Anyway,
I see. All right. I will keep. I have to write a note about this. Hold on.
don't worry, you will be reminded. Anyhow,
Okay.
shoot, what vein were we just on?
We were on. I believe it was a diamond vein.
Diamond vein? Strip mine at.
Nice. Yes. See, it all connects.
It all
it's all
connects
circle back to
together.
strip mine at night.
Yes.
It's all there.
The world.
Go watch it right now. Go watch it right now. Actually, wait.
iCard.
Finish the podcast, and then go watch it.
iCard. Anyway.
I love when people like tell me that they listen to the podcast because it makes me like
Dude,
realize
it feels
people
so
are actually
nice.
listening
It
to this.
feels
Oh my
so
God.
nice when
I'm
people
not
say they're
speaking into the
listening.
void.
I'm like,
I'm not saying that you're the void type. But, yeah.
I'm not the void. The void is, I have a portal to it in my closet, but that's irrelevant. Anyway, I have so many weird cosmic things in my.
Yeah, you should probably fix that before time collapses.
I mean, it's not gonna collapse. I have a specific sigil to prevent the collapsing of time.
You know what I
it's
got in my
slightly
room?
important. What?
Not time stuff. I just have a bunch of, I don't know. Let's see. This is a good segue. I have a bunch of posters in my room.
Well,
bunch
same
of
here.
stuff.
I have my
That's
signed
mostly
poster.
what fills up my walls. It's just a bunch of random posters from my childhood that like probably don't matter and are taking up space that could be put other things there, but I personally like them.
They
a
matter
lot.
too, of course.
For the newest drama production shows, I got like 3 posters now, but I don't have anywhere to put them. But I really want to put them up. And
By
for
the
Christmas,
way-
I got a Mandalorian poster, and that was 2 months ago. So,
I see. So perhaps it's time to sacrifice some of your childhood. I'm kidding.
yes,
I'm
it's
kidding.
unfortunate.
I mean, you
No,
do what
I
you
just have
must,
to
but-
rearrange things.
Of course. But by the way, speaking of drama productions, Avenue Q, February 27th. Tickets,
27th. That's
Yeah, tickets.
9 days.
Tickets should
Wait, no,
be available
by the
soon.
time this come out, 8 days.
Right. Yeah, we're actually recording on Thursday today, since
Yes.
Tuesday was a slight hectic.
Also known
Um,
as I forgot to do it.
Well, I was busy, so it
okay,
wouldn't have happened anyway.
Right, Ty. Yeah, wink, wink at the camera. Laugh back, please.
I don't understand. I was actually busy, but anyway, yeah, tickets should be available soon, and we hope you go watch it because it's really nice.
The short amount of footage I've seen is honestly, I'll be honest, way more high quality than I thought it would be.
Well, yeah, it's because you remember he hired professional
Yes.
people.
I remember when we had to label everything really complicated.
Well, it was
Act 1, scene 1.
Act 1,
But it was
scene
everything was
1.
abbreviated and everything. It's page number, then it had to
Well, yeah,
be your name and then your
PG,
character's
and then
name.
12
I just put
or-
ensemble. I was just like, I really hope this is how
I put
it.
background.
Oh, that. I mean, there's really no background on a Zoom.
That's
It's
true.
not Zoom, but you get what you know.
I'm picking up
Zoom
what you're
style.
putting down. That's true.
I'm not.
It's being done, and you're not putting anything down. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, but
yeah.
it's not actually the background, but
No, I totally get what you mean. Background characters probably what I should put, or ensemble. That makes a bunch more sense. But yeah, I remember naming just all of them, just like wide shot,
Really?
close-up shot. Yeah, I recorded everything, and something I did was I numbered the amount of takes I did, so I knew exactly
Oh.
which file was what and which ones I liked. I also marked, so I could just go in, snipe those files from the big pile,
Oh, all right.
and then go in and I could just rename them. So I just sat down for
I
half
just
an
recorded.
hour.
I just recorded on my phone, and then just because it shows all the files in order that you record, of
Well-
course, because it's a phone, not a computer.
Yeah.
You
But
just kinda
for
upload
mine,
drive.
I recorded with a camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
so
I
they-
assumed you recorded the camera. That's why I
Yeah.
mentioned I did it on my phone. It's because I did not have that problem because I'm my superior technology.
Well, even with a phone, if you had a bunch of takes, you would want to at least know which takes.
Yeah. No. What would happen is I would just delete them immediately afterwards.
Oh,
I would
I
just
see.
delete the
So
take.
you knew just right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, I know you are.
I'm picking up. I need to wait until I use it a third time.
Oh yeah, you gotta wait.
Rule of threes, of course. You know what? I just realized we didn't use rule of threes in the scene we wrote earlier. The barbershop surgery scene. It's unnecessary, but you know what? You're right. I think
the rule of threes
really
is just the whole concept of you cutting up my organs, which saying it like that is very. It's not
without context.
It's a good scene,
it's a little. It's really PG. We swear.
It's very PG. I'll mention this now. How much are we gonna? We're not gonna put blood in, right? I would put if I was doing it. I would put little green screen like blood effects from it.
Because like the video you posted, not today, but like yesterday.
A few days.
Or was it 2 days ago?
2 days. It's been
right. The Pokemon trainer, which you should all check out Drake's second channel, Double Dose of Existence, where he posts all of those. Anyway, or wait, no, you post them. No, you post the normal
Wrong
channel.
Whoopsie. It's the normal channel.
Whoopsie.
You ruined all the views are going to the wrong channel.
Ha 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 ha! This was my plan the entire time.
But no, I'm gonna plug your gaming channel instead of this channel.
My gaming channel with like 0 content on it.
Has 4 videos.
It does? Wow, I never noticed. What if like that channel was like just exploding and just I didn't notice.
I haven't checked it. It could have like 1 million views.
It just has like 3 million views on the videos. It's like, oh, that'd be crazy. Oh my god, 3 million.
It would be
beings.
Pretty insane.
Anyway,
pretty wacky.
Actually, you know what shows we could also fanboy about? Musicals and productions. I remember being in Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, and I remember doing like a quote-unquote table read. We were on the floor in a circle, and it was just so fun, you know. It was so fun to just sit there and just be like, yes, I am Reverend Peters. This is so yes. And I remember just being in the moment with everybody. Crap, nostalgia.
It's nostalgia for like, I would say it's not too long ago, but it was like 2 years ago.
It's 2 years ago, dude. Oh my god. I remember.
Wait, was that?
I remember going to CETA. And
no, it wasn't Wait, it was last year, right? No, not last year, but last year. But school year.
It was last school year, right? Yeah. And I remember lifting one of the giant wooden things that we had in the back. You know, like the white panels that came down.
Yeah.
I remember lifting one of those, and people were like, "Oh, whoa!" And I was like, "What?" They were like, nothing. Just move that over there." Because like 3 people were lifting them at once, and I'm just sitting here like,
Bink. Your superior strength.
Well, you know, when you
gotta flex on them.
Just
look, you gotta take pride in your physical capabilities, okay?
Just I pictured myself as that like Doge meme, you know, like the buff Doge and the tiny Doge, where it's like Ty Brown can lift an entire wooden set piece on his own with 0 help. Also Ty, oh god, picking up human. How do I?
How must do happen? No.
Dude, I can't lift people. Like, I physically can't. I don't know. Like, I remember picking up Mario one time, and it was just so, like, awkward and, like, heavy. And, like, my soul felt like
Are you saying he's overweight? Oh my god.
No. Mario is completely... He works out, dude. Or, I actually haven't kept in touch with him in a while, but, like... Back when in school time, he worked.
He would maybe he still does. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Mario, if you're listening, if you're still working out, I know a few people who
Mario, if you happen to be listening to this, comment down below so we know you're alive.
No, he's alive. I've seen his Instagram stories and stuff, but
Yes, that it's called faking being alive.
How do you fake being alive with new photos?
No, it's because they're made in advance.
No. Oh, obviously, right. His entire life, even him aging. But yeah, like I picked up Mario for like the yearbook photo last year, and it was so heavy for some reason. Like I felt like I was being compressed, and then here I am lifting the front half of a house. It's just like
what's happening with the yearbooks this year?
They're doing digital yearbooks.
Are they actually physical or just digital?
I think it's digital. I
gotta complete my physical set. Come on.
Right. I know somebody.
I have a yearbook from, I'm pretty sure, every single year of my
Same
school,
here.
but I have 12.
Same here. Oh, you have.
But
I
11,
have-
but I want 12.
You want 12. I have every single yearbook from my high school career, and like 3 from my elementary days. I don't know where
Actually,
the others went.
I might be missing 2 of them from elementary school,
Wow.
but I know I have all of middle school.
Liar. You lied to the audience. How could you?
Getting yearbooks and then going around and getting people to sign it was one of like the best parts about anything.
Dude. I'm gonna cry. Such good times that we can't have.
Yeah.
Anyway, yearbooks. I actually know somebody working with the yearbook.
I do too. Wow.
I could ask her. It's like, hey, are they physical or digital this year? You know, I feel like I probably should have done that a long time ago. Maybe I said it in a previous episode or something. Anyway.
By the way, why do yearbooks cost so incredibly much?
They can just charge that because honestly, where else are you going to get a yearbook? B, hardcovers for like mass production hardcovers are like cheap. But if you want custom for like only like, you know, 4,000 and not the entire nation, then it's just like, okay, great, that'll be like, you know, $3,000.
Because they need to specifically make everything for it.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, well, okay, I guess. Yeah, $100 for a yearbook is like, oof. It's like you could feel the bloodletting happen.
Why could you feel the bloodletting?
Okay, it's a figure of speech, you know, it's like, you know.
I've never heard this figure of speech before, actually.
Perhaps, you know, we live around different people or something like that from different nationalities.
Well, you see, the people I talk with, their figure of speeches are correct, are the right one.
So are you trying to say bad things about other nationalities? That's kind of, I don't know,
No.
Drake.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you trying to say here?
I'm trying to say that their figure of speeches are wrong.
I'm not gonna lie. That sounds
I'm
a little.
figure of speeches. You see, that's
figure of speeches. I see. Right. Anyway, now that we can get that water off the table,
Yes. So quick. I have
Cry
a quick.
me a
question
table.
for you.
Yes.
Cry me a table.
Cry me a table.
Sounds like a song title.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Cry me a table.
What's your quick question?
Why would you put the water in the bowl?
The water in the bowl? Well, I was washing something off.
Yeah.
But you know the sink was being used, so I put some water in a bowl, and I washed that thing off. That's why I put the water in the bowl. Yeah.
Quick question: why did you put it in the bowl instead of on your fork?
Well, listen. You gotta be.
I'm waiting for your explanation. This is a serious issue, Ty.
You need to be specific about the steps, Drake.
Right. You take the water, the faucet, you go like.
Right. Okay.
Take your fork, you put over it, and the water starts to amalgamate into like a physical form around the fork due to the fork's supernatural
the gravity,
energy, right?
Of course, yeah.
And now you have water on the fork. Now what do you do with the water on the fork? Okay, so you gotta take your.
Well, I usually drink it, but you know, whatever.
I mean, no. What you gotta do is you gotta sell. Dude,
you've never had fork
water on a stick, on like a lemonade stand, but it's called water on a stick. That's the name of the brand. And they will purchase your forks covered in water, and they will slurp it up, and they'll be hydrated, and their brains will be so affected by the beautiful hydration that is deoxyribonucleic acid. That's not the right complex word to say. It's
I'm
the
concerned
dihydrogen
on if
monoxide.
that's what we're putting in.
The water is affected. I'm dehydrated. You see, that's the reason. If you don't want to end up like me, confusing my complex words, you gotta drink water, kiddies.
It's gonna consume.
Fanboying over various shows. I'm gonna fanboy over water for a second right now.
Water?
Have you ever drank water before?
I actually have.
Really?
But you know, a show, or I guess this is a movie that heavily concerns water, is Weathering with You. It came out like 3 years ago.
Waterworld.
What? Documentary. Or no, Waterworld from Universal.
I was talking about
Right.
yeah, that's what I was
Right.
referring to. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there was
What documentary? What? Hold on, what?
there
Ty?
was severe lapse
What?
in my judgment.
I thought you were making a joke about how Waterworld was a documentary for a second. I thought that was the bit.
Yes, that was the bit, obviously. Anyway,
That was the bit. Yes.
Weathering with You, another really good film, highly detailed animated film. It's an anime, basically. And it's about this woman who can like kind of control the rain. But you know what? I'll just say, characters are pretty funny. Animation is beautiful, and soundtrack is amazing. It's my quick Weathering with You bit. Anyway, I highly recommend it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very epic.
Thank you.
Cool,
Thank you. You know, I try.
You know, there's not a lot of shows coming out anymore.
I wonder why that
partially
is.
Because of COVID. I was about to say. So, like, what was coming up before that? Like, before COVID even started, what was? I don't know. Was there anything even like announced?
I mean, in terms of
Marvel stuff.
Yeah, that's true. In terms of like coming out before COVID started, the Owl House started like in January, and then COVID hit like March, and it's just like it's time to slow production.
There's just not a lot of stuff anymore. I'll be honest.
Well, I'll
Human
be honest.
creativity is dead.
Listen, I'll be honest, but I don't really understand. But I fell down this hill. Now I got glue on my hands.
And I got records on my fingers. What? Records on my fingers? I got records on my fingers, and I just can't stop. Don't stop.
I can't stop.
I could have. It's controlling me. Well,
there's a platypus controlling me.
There's a platypus controlling me. He's underneath the table.
There's a platypus controlling him. What?
Phineas and Ferb is pretty.
That's another
rad.
really good show. Yeah.
That also ended, and then recently got a movie. That was a thing that came out over quarantine.
Right, Candace Against the Universe. I actually haven't watched it yet. I heard it was pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's not like the greatest thing of Phineas and Ferb ever, but it's pretty good.
I heard it
the
heavily.
plot is entirely unnecessary, but
what? I feel like
no. I mean, like the story does not matter to the overall story of Phineas and Ferb. It literally means nothing.
Oh, I see. I heard it. I heard the plot heavily pertained to the one episode where Candace gets stranded on Mars.
Okay, so you know how that episode was an episode like okay, so that's the plot of the movie, except they just kind of repainted it.
Oh.
It's quite literally the same exact plot, except that the ending changes.
Listen, more Phineas and Ferb is all I want. All right.
Yeah, exactly. More Phineas and Ferb songs. That's all I needed to pump into my bloodstream.
Dude, I should get a Phineas and Ferb like playlist and just draw to it and see what kind of drawing comes out. You know, like and just like you know, the music can influence like the colors or like the shapes I use. Maybe I choose to go abstract because of it or something. I need to try that. Maybe instead of the rolling clouds, I'll just have a speed paint of me doing whatever that is. I actually
pretty rad.
Yeah, I was thinking actually of having you know, because having a black screen is kind of really boring. So what if I threw in like a speed paint, or not even like a speed paint? It wouldn't be that fast because these can be like an hour long. But like, although I guess I can just binge draw for like 2 hours and double the speed. But yeah, I was thinking of doing that because I thought, you know, Black Void, but epic fast drawing.
I mean, not a lot of people watch these anyway. They mostly just listen to it.
I know, but
you know,
like,
it's a podcast.
That's true, but like you know, what if like
it shows a standard of quality.
Yeah, also that, and also just like you know, like your alt, like you see a sketch starting, and then you alt tab, do whatever you're doing, come back, and it's like, oh shoot, flat colors already.
And it's like you see what they're drawing.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to draw like stuff? Are you pretty fast or pretty slow?
I feel like I've been getting faster. I've been using ref sheets a lot more. That might be why. Remember that piece I screen shared with you, the anatomy piece where I'm gonna draw Taj Mahal, my D&D character.
Yes.
That took
ignore the name. Literally, just ignore the name.
It's a pun.
Absolutely ignore it.
It's
not even a pun. It's just the name of the place.
No. It's TAJ.
Yeah.
MAYHAL.
Okay.
Taj Mahal.
What's the pun?
The pun is that it heavily It's heavily inspired.
heavily inspired
by the Taj Mahal in India. Anyway, that took me about, I'd say, maybe 45 minutes to get down. Yeah, you know, when I say it out loud and it's just like a basic sketch, I don't know. Maybe I haven't been getting faster. Maybe it's all just the way I perceive things.
Placebo effect. The placebo effect can just like, can it please just like leave existence right now?
Hang on. Actually, the most recent thing I posted on Instagram, check out the Instagram, join the Discord, subscribe, like, and all that.
Hold on, actually, let me check out this Instagram. Which one was it?
I posted a quick head anatomy practice, and that took me.
Oh, yes, I liked it, yeah.
Yeah, it took me like 10 minutes. So.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So if you want to check that out, go check out the Instagram. In fact, maybe I'll put the. Hang on, I have my socials disabled here, but maybe I could just. There we go. On the bottom left corner of the video currently, that's my Instagram.
That's it right now.
I'm currently using.
I might put it, but I don't know. I hope I will.
I'm currently using my my Twitch setup, and I think I might actually continue using it because this is actually really nice. For recording the podcast right now. Speaking of, I stream on Twitch. I think I might.
Speaking of, go check out the podcast. Yep.
Yeah,
it's right here. Right here. You're watching right now. Good. Okay.
Excellent. Awesome.
Excellent. Good job.
But that's why the YouTube is in the bottom left, along with the Instagram, because this is usually for Twitch. Maybe I'll throw the Twitch down there. So many
ideas. Just gonna put all the socials on the video. It's just. That's what the description is for. Actually, okay, the description is for a description of the video. But more recently, it has turned into, here's all the links.
Here's all the links. And so, well, I mean, I feel like that's what you're also supposed to do with it, you know?
Well, no, okay, it's literally called the description. When YouTube was when it was made, like in 1988, I believe, was the year YouTube was made.
Wow, really? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been, well, it could be also 1788. I might be confusing numbers here.
I feel like it wasn't 1788, but
I do not believe the intent was for descriptions to have like links to other social medias based upon the fact that social media was barely even a thing.
Well, you see now that it is a big thing, right? I mean,
yes, but it's still not the original thing. Well, you knew YouTube used to work off of stars, not likes and dislikes. It was like everything was 5 stars.
Right.
Like you had to rate out of 5 what a thing was. So if you look at like really old YouTube videos, sometimes they'll say like rate this video instead of like this video.
That's interesting. Interesting how times
a relic
change.
Of the past.
Times, the future is now, old man.
Speaking of YouTube and shows I like, Vsauce's Mindscape or whatever for YouTube Red. I mean, it's free now. It's just on his YouTube channel. You can go to Vsauce. It increases my brain size by at least 100 times watching.
0 times 100 is still 0.
Yes, but it's the increase that mattered. Okay.
You see, audience, he doesn't understand how increases work.
No, it's just for other people. I know, not for me. I lead others to something I cannot possess.
To a treasure I
intelligence.
The Marvel series. Oh my gosh, nice.
Marvel.
Dude, first Iron Man, still best Marvel film.
I'd say not. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Okay, you know what? You're right. Sure.
Iron Man 2 is up there. There's a lot of good quality ones.
It's like they're all really good high production films. Well, I mean, almost all of them. Thor: The Dark World.
That are interesting. Thor: Dark World is an interesting.
It's an
interesting to say the least
film.
Movie. It's an interesting film full of unimportant details and bad movies, also known as singular. One bad. It is a.
Nope. I think his mic cut out. Yep.
No, I'm still talking.
Oh, well, you kind of just faded out of reality on my end.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe is my thing good? Is it good? Is it good?
Okay, yes, it's fine. It's fine.
Rad.
Fine. I need to do that in front of a green screen. I'm gonna do that and post it.
No, do not put.
I'm going to do it.
That. No.
I'm going to do it.
No, don't. No,
what?
Don't do it.
Okay, you know what? I'll put a poll on my Instagram.
They removed it recently, but why did they take down polls off of YouTube?
Oh, you mean like the top right corner? Like
yeah, you could in iCards. You could do polls.
I don't know why they did that.
They just took it out one day, just because YouTube hates us for existing.
Us specifically. Yes.
It's like how they took out annotations. I believe it was Trevor Conroy who, for his Super Mario 64 walkthrough, had like an interactive. You could explore the entirety of Peach's castle through annotations. Like it would lead to like video after video after video, and you could click on the video and it would take you to like the level that was in there.
Wow.
Was in that specific part. So and it was just like the whole thing. It's now useless because the annotations are gone.
Dang. Wow. That sounds really, really cool.
It was pretty cool. Choose your own adventure stuff.
Was this your home? Yes. And
yes.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Thanos quote.
Thanos quote. Dread it. Run from it. Go back to season 1 so you can watch that video. Anyway.
Yes, you can. What was I gonna say? We gotta do the Infinity War fan dub sometime soon.
I am totally down to do that. Like we should, the boys. Let's take a weekend and just do it. You know.
We gotta do it. We gotta arrange a time and everything.
And negotiate a time and place. One might say.
Yes, time.
Dread it.
Thinking. My brain.
Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Disney Plus has an advanced feature called the anti-piracy feature.
Okay.
So basically, for
why do you know about this? Were you trying to pirate things off of How dare you?
Oh my god.
Okay, continue.
I was gonna do a video of me and the boys. We watched Attack of the Clones, and I recorded it on OBS. But the footage, the subtitles were like fine. I had subtitles on just so we could just like keep track while we were talking over each other.
Okay.
The subtitles were fine, but the video was just all black. So then I discovered that even if you like screenshot like Disney Plus on your phone, it just turns out the screen's black. It like protects from recording.
That makes sense. I'm sure.
Yes, but it's less rad.
Sorry, they're trying to protect their property.
I'm sorry. They might lose a few $100. I'm so sorry, Ty. I'm very think about the billionaires, Ty. They'll lose a lot from the Disney Corporation. They're gonna really cry. They're gonna really tear up.
I'm sure what it looks for is like, hey, Windows is trying to record something, and then it's like, no. Were you still able to watch the thing, and then in just OBS it turned out black?
No, I was able to watch it. It was just in OBS. I was able to watch the movie, but just in OBS it turned out black. It was really weird. Yeah.
The inner computer, little hacker man within me has deduced how it works. Anyway,
right. Well, we're kind of running out of time here.
We are kind of running out of time.
43 minutes. So.
I feel like we have a good end point. The socials, of course.
Don't do piracy, kids.
Don't do piracy.
Cool.
Well, if you're reviewing something, then it's a little.
You are allowed to pirate the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
No, you are not.
Yes, you are. It's in the name. It says it's an invitation. You're allowed to. I'm not saying you should, but you're legally allowed to by the law.
I don't think that's how it works.
I believe that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
anyway. Yep. I hope you enjoyed the music. I hope you enjoyed the background. I hope you follow all the socials.
Existence.
Make sure to nice. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, of course, and this has been Discussing the Universe
with Drake
and Ty, and we hope you have an excellent weekend, everybody.
See ya.
All of my collections, I'll share them all with you. I'll be here for you always, and always be with you. Come along with me, and the